All right, I apologize for that
No problem.
interruption. So where were we?
I was telling you that I don't know if employee assistance accommodates employees that work during the day, or maybe I don't know if they have evening counseling sessions or weekend sessions, but that's up to me to phone. So
Right. Well, it's definitely the first step you can take, and then you can assess how you think they're doing,
right,
and go from there, I guess.
yeah,
And then I think I mentioned, outside of work, there's definitely other options like going to see a psychologist. I mean, I'm not sure if there's any. Do you have any coverage like in your benefit package you work that would?
we'll have to find out about that.
Yeah, like do you have Blue Cross or anything like
got
that?
Blue Cross.
Yeah, because sometimes they offer comprehensive things that aren't necessarily advertised very well because they don't want you to spend their money.
Yeah,
Right? So,
exactly. No, that's a good idea. I'll find out about that.
And until then, that's the best advice I can give you.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And in the meantime, you can always come to see me and vent and talk about things, and also, keep tight with those other nurses that you're good friends with.
Thank you.
We can't change things overnight, but if we can do something immediately to offset some of the anxiety that you're feeling, then that's what we'll do.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
very good.
Is there anything else that you have a concern about, or that you would like to discuss further?
No, that was the one concern I did have. That was pretty heavy, so I appreciate that.
You were telling me in another session that you had worked at another place called Beacon Hill Lodge, right? So when you were working there, did they have anything at that time too? And that was quite a while ago, right? Okay. And
No, there wasn't.
And in your entire experience as being a nurse for 30 years, have you ever come across any, can you seem to recall any sort of program or...
The only one is the employee assistance, and
okay.
they do advertise that a lot in our nursing journal that we get in the mail, and they advertise it. The employees don't advertise it, but there is pamphlets in the staff lounge, and so it's up to me, to phone.
Yeah, and you were right.
Yeah.
Have you talked to anybody who's ever seen an employee counselor? Or had some sort of experience with them?
I think there was one person that I remember talking to, and they said it really helped them. Yeah. Yeah. That was a little while. That was quite a while ago. But
and
I think that was the only one. Yeah, just one person, yeah.
Okay. What are your options? Like, let's say you go to this employee assistance person and you're not getting what you need from them. And maybe even outside of work, you try to see another professional, aside from myself, of course, and you don't feel like you're making any ground with them. How is your job set up in terms of like taking any sort of leave, or is it easy to do, or is it a big orchestration?
Well, I would have to get a doctor's note, and I guess they go from there, and then I would have to present that letter to the employee, and then it's, if your physician says, you got to take time off, they can't dispute that, right? So,
right. Okay.
So that would be another...
Not to plant any seeds in your head,
right.
But just to say, if you go through these, steps first, and one thing at a time, focus on, like I said, the employee counselor, and then maybe that doesn't work, and then you see this other professional, and that doesn't seem to be offsetting this constant state of anxiety that you seem to be in. That might be another option for you, just to take some time off and wind down a bit and get back to yourself a little bit, because everybody in the healthcare industry has these issues, right? And it seems like our government might not be doing as much as they should to be implementing programs that will help people like yourself who, give their blood, sweat, and tears and aren't getting back what they need from it. So, so we could look at that too. So.
All right. Thank you so much.
No problem. So, I guess unless you have any other